This is the new SwitchBot Smart Indoor Cam. If you're not familiar with SwitchBot, they're the makers of the popular SwitchBot button pusher that helps make dumb devices smart. They've also recently released some sensors that have some additional functionality that goes beyond comparable sensors. This camera has a feature that I haven't seen in some of the other cameras before, so we'll take a look at that. If you want to see more of the SwitchBot lineup, I did include a video in the description that covers a lot of their other devices. Now, full disclosure, the folks at SwitchBot did reach out to me to share this with you. This isn't a review of the product. I haven't used this camera long enough to give you a review of it. This is a look at the features. The SwitchBot Indoor Cam is $29.99. You are going to need to buy the SwitchBot Mini Hub to be able to use this, but you can save some money. There's a link down in the description. Go there, check out the camera, and when you purchase it, you can save 25% for a limited time using 25 Craig at checkout as the discount code. That's 25 Craig as the discount code. So go visit our friends over there. This is a 1080p camera with a 130-degree wide-angle lens. Here's a look at it during the day. Here's a look inside during the evening. The camera also has night vision that's good for up to 29 feet. Here's a look at it right now. This also has two-way audio so you can talk to the kids when they get home. Tell the pets to get off the couch. Also, you can pair this up with an Echo Show and use it as a baby monitor. Alexa, show me family room cam. Now this takes a second to load. See, that's not too bad. There's the camera I've set up in my family room. Now for mounting, on the bottom, there is a removable plate that you could put the screws through. It does include anchors. Also, this stand is removable and can be attached to the back of it. So you have another mounting option so that you can attach this to a wall and get what you want, or you can set it down somewhere, attach it like that, or upside down and then flip the image. Now, moving on to the feature that I haven't seen personally in cameras at this price point is the recording. The SwitchBot Indoor Cam uses a micro SD. You can use a card up to 128 gigabytes. So there's two options. You can do continuous recording, and it's going to record until it fills up the card and then starts over again. And there's event-only recording. When it detects motion, it will record an event and you could always watch it after the fact because it's on your card. You do also have the option to record videos within the app and just record it into what they call your gallery. Now, the recordings, the motion sensing. The motion sensing, once motion is detected, 10 seconds later, the camera checks again to see if there's still motion. If on second number 11 there's no motion, it stops the clip. If there's still motion going on second 11, that 10 seconds starts to count again, and then when it reaches second 21, still motion, it keeps going. And it'll keep recording and recording and recording, as you can see here that I've been trying to demonstrate how you can actually catch all the action in a recorded clip instead of some devices that do recordings, but they're limited, and then you wonder, okay, what happened? Yeah, somebody was at my door lingering. Where's the rest? And yeah, you could go and check the indoor camera, but if you weren't able to and you're looking at something after the fact, you want as much of the action as possible, and that's where being able to keep recording is nice. Now, an example of this is a test I was doing with the camera, and I stood still to gather my thoughts and wasn't moving. It decided there was no motion and then detected my motion again and continued recording a new clip. To be able to record clips that don't have a limited time is something different. I'm kind of surprised that at this price point it has the option to record such large clips. There is the option for cloud recording. That way you can save events for 30 days and not have to worry about them getting overwritten in the SD card. The price is $7.90 a month or $79 a year. Another feature, the SwitchBot Cam does have human-only detection. That could be great for limiting false alarms if trees are blowing or if you have animals outside. There is also customizable zones. Those could come in handy. Maybe you only want an alert if the dog jumps on the couch. You could customize the zone so it only picks up the couch. Maybe you want an alert when somebody comes in the front door, so just cover that space. So customizable zones are key with cameras. Zones come in handy, especially if you have a 100-pound dog like me. You could have it only monitor above the dog's head height. Help that human detection only out. I know I barely look human in the morning, so at least if I cross the zone, it'll know I'm there. Now, something to note about the motion sensing. It is pixel-based. There are really kind of two options. A lot of the battery-powered cameras use temperature-based, and temperature-based, when it sees the temperature of a human, it will cause a motion alert with it. Pixel-based analyzes the pixels, the image, and when those pixels are changed in the shape of a human or identifies a human in the image, then you get an alert. One of the benefits of pixel-based motion sensing that I found in cameras is being able to set them in the window and looking outside and be able to detect motion. Temperature-based can't do that. The thing to consider though is how much light is outside. Like I have a street light outside and there's a decent amount, but if there isn't, the night vision infrared emitters are going to bounce right off the glass and blind it. So it's not going to work that way. So just one of the uses I have, not official, from SwitchBot. Now to help with the privacy side of things. For some people, having cameras inside the house can be concerning, and it can be a pain to go within the app to turn it off and all that. With the SwitchBot Indoor Cam, the nice thing is if you pair it with some of the other SwitchBot items like motion sensors or door sensors, you can have it automatically put it in private mode for you. That way you don't have to worry about that. I feel better about that. A way you could use this is to put a motion sensor in the garage door. So when it opens and someone comes home, it turns on the lights in the smart house, but it tells this to go into privacy mode and no motion alert, just basically shut it down. You do also have the option to schedule privacy modes. So maybe you, at 10 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night, you want it to go out. Or on the opposite side of that, maybe at 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, whatever, you want it to come on to keep an eye on what's going on downstairs. You can also create scenes with other SwitchBot devices that when the scene is triggered by the motion happening, it can turn on the other SwitchBot items, but put this in privacy mode too. But I think one of the biggest features about this device is the continuous recording. That is nice to be able to see all of the motion and until there is no more motion. Now, are you using any indoor cameras? Let us know in the comment section. Now, if you made it this far, please check out this video over here. You can learn about the rest of the SwitchBot lineup and see how it can help you make those dumb items smart. I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. Bye.